What's up everybody, Chris Beans here, coming at you with another video, always fresh on the Bowlers Rant YouTube channel. So, today we're going to do something a little bit different. In between bowling, you still gotta eat. And I've been getting some shade on Facebook lately for not sharing recipes. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make sear and smoked chicken thighs. We're going to use a chimney today to start our charcoal. We're going to use briquettes. The chimney is like a big container that has all the briquettes in there, and underneath there's some air vents, and we're going to use one of these. This is a lighter cube, and when you set this on fire, set it underneath the chimney, it's going to light the charcoal briquettes. It'll take about 20 minutes, but it'll give everything a really good start, and we can put it in our grill. Let me show you how this works. Alright, now we've got a flame. We'll put this on top. So we'll wait about 20 minutes until this is fully done. Today's seasonings are going to include kosher salt, some Mexican seasoning that I have called Paco's Blend. No, you can't get it. It's custom made for my family. Garlic powder and fine ground black pepper. And we will also dress them with a little bit of canola oil cooking spray to make sure that they don't stick during the cooking process. As you guys can see, I have three boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and they're facing smooth side up. This is the presentation side. Now, if you're going to cook these in a nachos, it's not going to make a big difference, but we're going to start with this side because we want to sear this side first. So let's get right to it. We're going to take our kosher salt, and we're going to semi-generously sprinkle all this on. Next, we're going to go into our Mexican seasoning. If you don't have any Mexican seasoning, you can use paprika, cumin, and maybe a little garlic powder in a little mixture, and that should hold you over. Or pick whatever seasoning you have. But for today, we're going to generously cover these things, right? Making a nice rub. Next, we're going to do a light dusting of garlic powder. And finally, we will coat these with black pepper. Give it a nice pat. Now before I turn these over for the second side, we have to use our cooking spray, so let's get right into that. Now they've got a nice little sheen to them, so we'll turn these over and very simply repeat the process. Again, once you've seasoned these, nice little spraying of the cooking oil to make sure that it does not stick. And now these are ready to grill. Checking in out back, looking at our chimney, she is really going now. You can see that, but very far from being done. I have my old container here that has the used charcoal. It is not a garbage can. It actually has just a whole bunch of burnt out charcoals in there that I use this to dispose of, but it also acts as a windshield, so when I'm trying to start a fire and I've got too much wind, which I do today. We're going to move over to the grill and we'll show you how we have this set up. We've got baskets in here. The charcoal will go in here on this side. This will be the sear side, and this will be the non-cooking side. And later, as you'll see, we'll sear them on this side, and then we'll cook them on this side. And what we've got here is some vegetable oil. And what you can do, you can get this at any grocery store. Just pour some into a bowl, get a brush, and then go out to your grate and brush the grates. So I just got done brushing these grates, but as you can see, there's a nice layer of oil on them. And this is to make sure that the chicken does not stick on either side. Let's check in with our coals. As we can see here, we've got a nice fire going, starting to get white. I'm just about ready to drop these into the baskets, and then we'll close the lid to make sure that the heat is up. Alrighty, we're ready to drop these coals. Now before you do anything, you want to make sure that when you're handling a chimney, you've got gloves, because you're going to need them. Sometimes it helps if you balance the coals to make sure that they're evenly in between the baskets. Of course, when you want to get a good sear, you want to get to about 500, 550 degrees. So wait about 10 minutes and you'll get up to temperature. You want to make sure that when you're using one of these Weber grills that the vents are all open on the top and on the bottom. Alright, we're up to temperature, so we're going to drop these thighs smooth side down, and you just lay them on there right over the hot stuff. These grates have already been oiled and you've already sprayed the chicken, so we'll let them sit there and we'll cover the lid and come back about 3 minutes later. Here we are, 3 minutes later. I like using a spatula to get it in between the chicken and the grate to make sure that no skin or meat is coming off. And as you can see, we've got a really nice sear right on that presentation side. So if you're not making burritos or nachos with these, that sear side is going to be really important because that's what you're going to want to present to whoever is eating over when you're cooking. So we're going to drop the lid and get another 2 minutes on that bottom side. Okay, they've been cooking on the other side long enough. We're going to open these up, take a look. That is looking really, really good. Let's take a look at the other side. Yeah, we got a nice little sear there. So now we're going to move these to the cool side because we do not want them to be too charred. Now this is where the secret comes in. We're going to take this hickory right here and we're going to put it on the left side of the grill. Drop a block, drop a block, drop a block. That's it. Now we're going to close it. Here's the important part. We got to move this way. You want these open vents where the chicken is at, so the air will come through and smoke that chicken. And we're going to let this sit here for about 20 minutes. Alright, we're about halfway done. We just opened the vents up a little bit to get this thing hotter so we can get to about 550. But we've got a nice amount of smoke coming from that hickory wood. These chicken thighs are going to turn out fantastic. Anytime you're dealing with cooking meats that require specific temperature, you want to make sure you've got the right kind of thermometer. What we have here is a wireless thermometer. The unit here has a piece of metal that will go into the meat and take its temperature, and I've got the wireless transmitter. Alright, I've got the thermometer inside the grill and in the meat, and it's registering at 171, so this puppy's just about done. As soon as it gets to 175, we're going to pull it. Okay, these things are done. Let's take a look. Right on target. I can just hear it sizzling. So we'll pull these off and we'll get a closer look of our handiwork. Okay, these chicken thighs are done. They've got a nice browning on the outside. Do not be confused, that does not mean that they are overcooked. We're going to cut into the inside of one of these and get you the inside scoop. Here's the play-by-play. Nice and brown on the outside, tender and white on the inside. Folks, this is how you make sear and smoked chicken thighs.